Hello everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. Paul here, AI, ROI, show me the math, another episode. And I want to take a second here because I did not plan to cut this video. I thought with this week's Disney reheat on the layoffs, we are closing that. We are closing that topic, that chapter, that thesis, that trilogy. I'm not here to jump on the news. I'm here to build enterprise AI community and learn what really works with you and make sure that we measure. We measure what we scale. That's what I do for a living. But this is not about me. We will do this one quick. So as a reminder, we did Block, we did Snap. I reheated Disney this week, and I woke up this morning and I'm reading the news and I see that Meta dropped a memo. So here we are. Let's do the math. Meta is laying off 8,000 people on May 20. They're also closing 6,000 open roles. That's 14,000 careers affected in a single Thursday afternoon memo. Janelle Gale, Chief People Officer, sent the note. The reason given, and I'm paraphrasing closely here, to run company more efficiently and to offset the other investments we are making. The memo doesn't say AI once. That's actually very intriguing. So let's say it for them. Meta's 2026 Capex guidance is between $115 to $135 billion. In 2025, it was 72. Take the midpoint. That's a $53 billion year-over-year increase. AI infrastructure, data centers, chips, superintelligence lab, compensation packages that are, frankly, generational. 8,000 jobs at Meta. Let's be generous and assume a $400,000 fully loaded cost per head. That's $3.2 billion in annual payroll savings. Round it up with the 6,000 unfilled roles, and you may be at maybe $5.5 billion right here. Depends how we look at the base. The Capex increase is $53 billion. The headcount savings are 5.5 in the north side. The math doesn't even get you 10, 11% of the way there. So when the memo says efficiency, what it means is the AI bill is bigger than the savings and someone still has to pay the difference. That someone is the advertising business and the buffer is human beings. Now, here's the part that surprised me. While we are recording this, Meta stock is roughly flat, basically tracking the market. A few years ago, a memo like this would have added 50, 80, 100 billion in market cap by the closing bell. And today, it's a shrug. That's the real signal in this story. That's why I'm motivated to record this. The market has stopped rewarding the layoff memo. Actually, I did see this with Disney. That kind of stopped. Investors have seen this movie. Block in February, Snap a few weeks ago, Oracle, Amazon, Microsoft offering buyouts to more than 9,000 people. The button is no longer a button. It's a quarterly ritual. And I want to be honest about this, because show me the math isn't just a financial exercise. It's tough out there. Cost of living is at all-time highs. The tech labor market has been brutal for 2 years. When 14,000 careers at one company are affected, are called off on a Thursday, that's not a line item. And when 14,000 careers are being cancelled, existing, prospected, many people in the pipeline, that's a lot of real lives that are being affected. There's mortgages, school enrollments. That's just a lot of human drama. The severance is real. That's actually, I guess, the the best side of a not a great story to begin with. But 16 weeks plus 2 weeks per year plus 18 months of healthcare in the US, that's better than most. Like, we have to be honest here. But severance is not a strategy. So what's the takeaway for the rest of us? One, if you're a CFO, the memo is your future state preview. AI Capex is going to eat budget you didn't know was edible, and audit it now, not in Q3. Two, if you're a sales or ops leader, the question isn't whether AI replaces your team, it's whether the AI you are paying for is actually moving unit economics, or just adding another seat license to your stack. And three, if you're an individual contributor watching this, innovate. Use AI to make your own work better. Become the person on the team who shows up with the leverage. Because the era where headcount equals value, that era is closing. So with that, I'll close my thought. This is not me reacting to the news anymore. This is more me reacting to what's happening around us. This is less on the math. The math we can inspect in the future if you want at some point, once we collect a little bit more intelligence. And with that, honestly, there's nothing really else to say today than just have a great weekend. Do something cool with your family, with your friends, with your closest. Focus on yourself. And we'll get back to it next week again. Appreciate you all. I'm Paul from the founding team at Olakai-ai. Take care. Have a good weekend.